It's the start of August 2019 here at Henssler Financial, and we found three important things to focus on in the market this month. Number one, U.S. manufacturing. The biggest vulnerability we see to the current expansion is the sputtering manufacturing sector. Early indications point to stagnation in output and employment in U.S. manufacturing, largely driven by uncertainty around trade. This is in spite of traction in durable goods, which rose 2% in July. We'll be looking to the ISM PMI report on manufacturing early in the month to see if it strengthens from the 50 preliminary posting of the market PMI, which was the lowest level since 2009. Any further weakening may risk dragging us into a recession. Number two, UK and EU negotiations. From Brexit to Hong Kong protests to the Strait of Hormuz, the international environment has become slightly more tenuous. We'll be looking for some stabilization into August along these lines, but most notably at the UK. New PM Boris Johnson is asking for the EU to put the prior Brexit deal back on the table, and with less than 100 days left, the EU has yet to budge. The pound continues to weaken as the deadline nears, and at an over 2% contribution to global GDP, any stress on the UK economy is not insignificant, especially with global growth slowing of late. Number three, Fed meeting. In the most anticipated meeting in nearly a decade, the Federal Reserve elected to cut interest rates by 25 basis points for the first time since 2008. Initial interpretations were a bit hawkish, with the dollar strengthening slightly. However, rate cut odds were largely unchanged, with a 72% chance of another quarter-point cut in September and over 50% chance of an additional cut in December. This was largely telegraphed, and the Fed cited muted inflation and global developments as justification for the cut. Moving forward, we'll look for signs that this cut was indeed stimulative to the economy and whether market participants increased their inflation and growth expectations as a result. And that's been your Market Minute for the month of August. Thanks for listening.